Hey everyone, welcome back. We're kicking off another deep dive today, and
Yeah, diving right in.
a lot of you listening are probably about to graduate, right? So
Or
congrats. But
the
also
changes ahead.
big changes,
Yeah.
exactly. And probably the biggest is starting to earn, a real paycheck for the first time.
Exciting stuff. So much possibility.
It is exciting. But before you go and splurge on everything you've ever wanted,
That new car smell.
yeah,
Mm.
we got to lay some groundwork first. And today's deep dive is all about the very first investment you should make.
And I bet some people think we're going to say stocks or crypto or something.
Right. But actually, it's something even more fundamental.
It is.
Yeah.
Because before you can even think about what to invest in.
You got to understand your own, financial starting point.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to deep dive into today.
So we're talking about something called net worth. Have you heard of this before?
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of like a financial selfie.
Okay, I like that. A snapshot of where you stand financially right now.
Right. It basically boils down to what you own.
Your assets.
Assets, yep, minus what you owe.
Liabilities. Got it. So why is figuring out your net worth so important, especially for someone just starting out?
Well, think about it. If you were going on a road trip, you wouldn't just hop in the car and start driving, right?
Definitely not. I'd need a map, or at least my phone's GPS.
Exactly. Your net worth is like that map for your money. It gives you a clear picture of where you're starting from, which helps you set realistic goals and figure out how to get where you want to go financially.
That makes a lot of sense. And, sometimes that financial selfie might not be the most flattering.
Oh, for sure. Not everyone's starting out with a positive net worth,
If
especially,
you've got student loans.
right, especially if you've got student loans or other debts.
But I remember reading that even if your net worth is negative right now, it's not a disaster. It's more like information.
I'd agree with that. It just shows you where you need to focus your efforts, like paying down those high interest debts maybe, or boosting your income.
So it's not about judging yourself. It's about getting this clear picture so you can make smart choices.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's break down how to actually calculate net worth. It's like taking inventory, right?
Yeah. You're basically making two lists.
One for everything you own, those assets we were talking about.
Things like cash in your bank account, savings, maybe you've got a car.
Or even stuff like your laptop, your phone. Could even be valuable textbooks, right?
Absolutely. Anything that has like a resale value, basically.
And then on the other list goes everything you owe the liabilities.
So student loans are a big one for a lot of people just starting out. Credit card debt, too.
Don't forget about things like, I don't know, maybe you borrowed money from a friend or family.
Oh, yeah. Any outstanding loans count.
Right. So you add up all your assets, add up all your liabilities, and then
You subtract the liabilities total from the assets total.
and that number.
Yeah.
That's your net worth.
Boom. There it is.
But here's the thing. It's not like you calculate it once and you're done, right?
Oh, no. You want to keep checking in on your net worth regularly. It's like checking your map on that road trip. You need to see if you're still on track or if you need to make any adjustments to your route.
Makes sense. So how often should we be doing this net worth checkup?
I'd say at least every quarter, so every 3 months. Some folks who are really on top of their finances might even do it monthly.
So it's really about staying aware of how your financial situation is changing over time.
Exactly. And that awareness is what helps you make smart decisions. Like, okay, my net worth went down a bit this month. Maybe I need to cut back on spending. Or, hey, my net worth is looking good. Maybe I can start investing a little more aggressively.
And for someone just starting out, about to graduate and enter this whole new world of finances, it can be a little overwhelming. What's one piece of advice you'd give them?
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Seriously. There are so many resources out there. Financial advisors, online tools, workshops. Even your university might have financial literacy programs.
That's a great point. There's no shame in getting guidance, especially when it comes to something as important as your financial well-being.
Absolutely. And the sooner you start learning and taking control, the better off you'll be in the long run.
So true. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. As we wrap up, what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with?
I'd say it's this. Understanding your net worth is about more than just numbers. It's about empowering yourself to build the life you want.
Because when you have a handle on your finances,
It opens up so many possibilities, whether it's traveling the world, buying a house, starting a business, you name it.
you're in the driver's seat.
Exactly. And knowing your net worth, that's your starting point.
Love it. And remember, this is just the first step in your financial journey. We'll be deep diving into plenty more personal finance topics in future episodes.
Stay tuned.
But for now, why not take that first step and calculate your net worth? You might be surprised by what you discover.
You really might.
Until next time.
See ya.